Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, parents. Are you all tired? You didn't want this orientation on a Saturday? You consider Saturday as your holiday, isn't it? But try and understand it is very necessary to align our efforts, because unless and until our efforts are aligned, we won't get that synergy effect. Together we can achieve what we want to achieve. This generation is different, their needs and aspirations are different, and the way we deal with them will also be different. Just now we saw a video on gender equality. Let's walk the talk. Let's propagate, let's follow what we are preaching. Why should cooking be only considered a woman's job and driving be a man's job? It is not like that. Anybody and everybody can do anything and everything. All the best chefs of the world are men, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. So let's not teach our children, let's not tell them that if in the morning one parent has to get up to prepare the tiffin or the lunch box for the child, it has to be the mother only. You can also tend to the child as much as the mother can. So let's talk and follow gender equality. That's one. Second, the cooperation that I need from your side is respect for discipline. And when I talk about discipline, I'm not just talking about one particular event or incident. I'm talking about a lot of things, from punctuality to dressing up well when they come to school to doing their homework, everything. Respect for discipline is very important, because these are the years when they should know that just doing well in life and earning or acquiring a good package or acquiring a good job is not enough. One has to be disciplined. They should know what to talk, how to talk, when to talk. And this guidance we are constantly giving in school. We just want you to reiterate it at home also. We have to work in tandem. And again, as I said, unless and until we work together, our efforts won't be synergized. Also, parents, please make your children understand about financial literacy and legal literacy. We teach them about money, we teach them about banking, but if they actually visit a bank, they will not be able to conduct the operations there. So whenever you get the opportunity and children are at home, please take them to a bank, tell them how the operations are done. Similarly, how to book tickets online. They can do it. These are small operations which they can do with your guidance, under your guidance, with your help. Similarly, legal awareness. What are their rights and what are their duties? Also, please tell them how to stay safe on social media sites. They are vulnerable, they get exposed, they end up sharing pictures which might be used in the dark web. So please guide them what is to be shared, how much is to be shared, and how to stay safe. At school, as you've seen, we have zero tolerance for bullying, for ragging. If at all your child, and again, as I said, one cooperation that I need from your side is respect for discipline. The second is to fill the communication gap. There shouldn't be any communication gap between you and your child. If the child goes home and tells or shares anything about the school which you think is worth mentioning to us, please write in to us or speak to the class teacher, or you may come and visit me. There shouldn't be any communication gap, because this generation, they may have hundreds and thousands of friends, but still I feel they are somewhere lonely. And this loneliness can be taken care of only when the parents are the best friends of the child. So please spend quality time. There should be no communication gap. Also, if the child has gone home, because children also tend to misuse some information. If they wish to bunk school, they will tell you that none of the children are coming to the school. They often tend to do this. Please call up the teacher and say that is Saturday there is an extra class, are children coming? Because if your child doesn't want to attend class, he or she might tell you that nobody is coming. please cross-check with the class teacher. Similarly, if any day nearing the exams, if the child is absent saying that I wish to stay at home to prepare and no studies are going on, again please cross-verify with the teacher. However, you will get a call from the school also. The class teachers do this as a routine. If a child is absent, the class teachers will call you to find out the reason. Please don't cover up for your child. Sometimes you tell us that the child is not well, has a headache, has a stomach ache. If it is really genuine, we appreciate and we share your concern that the child should stay at home. But for unnecessary things, taking an off is not acceptable. As you have seen, 75% attendance is mandatory. That is the least. Please don't keep that as a benchmark. That ma'am had said 75%, so the child will be present in school for 75% days. No, that's the least, that's the minimum. The child should come to school 10%, isn't it? Why should the child take an off? So regularity is very important. Similarly, when I'm talking about discipline, I'm not only talking about behavior, I'm talking about academics also. Every single day, now they are in a higher class, so they should develop this practice of studying every day and not wait for the date sheet to be declared. Because then when the date sheet is declared and then they start studying, then the pressure builds up. Then they feel anxious and then they cry, get upset, have stomach upset and a number of things. So to avoid that situation, tell the child to study every day. And when I say studying, it includes that self-learning time also. It is not only just completion of the work assigned by the teacher. All these things together, rest, we are here in school. Any single problem you come across and you feel that you need any advice, any suggestions, feel free to talk to the teachers. My team is there to help you out. I am in school between 8 and 4, sometimes a little later also. Feel free to talk to me. That my ward is saying this, what is your opinion? How can we together help the child to flourish? As I said, this generation is different, their needs and aspirations are different. We cannot handle them the way we were handled, isn't it? That was a conventional method. That particular method will not be, is not relevant anymore, I must say. Also, newspaper reading was mentioned. I feel the children are completely out of touch of the news. They only study what is given in the books. They are not into any supplementary reading, whether it's the newspaper or any additional books. Please encourage them to read as much as they can. It can be any book. I mean, newspaper they must. If they're not reading the newspaper, at least they must listen to the news every day. Over and above this, when they come to school, they should know. I think last week only I saw a child, he had come for some official work in pajamas. I mean, please educate your children this. They are not supposed to come to school wearing casual wear. For that matter, please forgive me for saying this, sometimes I see parents also. Half pants you come to school, doesn't look good. We have lady teachers everywhere. Forget lady teachers, when you come to school you should be appropriately dressed, isn't it? You expect us to be dressed well when you arrive, isn't it? Same is the case with us also. If you are not appropriately dressed and you've come to fetch your child, just send a message in the office that please send my ward outside. These small simple things, because again as I said, children look up to you. We preach something and then we don't follow, so children feel it's okay to flout norms, to disobey rules. It is not okay to disobey rules. And it goes without saying that we are strictly against underage driving. Thankfully, no child is coming to school on a mobile these days. Please remember, we will confiscate the bike if any child is found doing underage driving. Please do not encourage that. Children's safety and security is of utmost importance. There is an appropriate age for driving. Please buy them vehicles or please allow them driving only after that particular age. I hope all of you know about that age. What is the correct age for driving? Yes, Ayush? 18 years? So I expect all the parents, thank you Ayush. So I expect all the parents, the child doesn't listen to me is what you tell me often. Sunta nahi hai meri baat. Please tell the child who's the parent at home. बच्चे को पता होना चाहिए कि पेरेंट कौन है, क्यों नहीं सुनते आपकी बात। अगर आप उनको गाड़ियां देते हैं, वो स्कूल लेकर आते हैं बिना आपकी परमिशन के, दे आर नॉट कमिंग ऑन द मोटर बाइक्स। बिना बताए अगर वो चाबी लेकर के आ गए हैं, अगेन फॉरगिव मी फॉर सेइंग दिस, इट्स योर वीकनेस। डिसिप्लिन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। So regularity, again as I said, respect for discipline, no underage driving. Please do not give phones to your children. Sometimes some senior class children, 11th and 12th, they tell me that they have to book the cab, that is why they have got the phone. Please book the cab, share the OTP, do not give the phone to children. Because once you've given them the phone, you really have no control over what they have access to. So these grade 6 to grade 12, we have to be very, very particular and very vigilant. Who are the friends of my child? Whom is he visiting? Is he or she telling you the right place or not? Randomly just check. If your ward has told you that he's gone to X's house, पहुंच जाइए वहां पर, पता करिए जाके, is your child there or not? Yeah, please. Sorry? What can be avoided? Messages should be avoided after school timing. We will be very happy to follow this, but then it has to be mutually done. नहीं, मेरी बात समझिए. This is what exactly I was saying, that children will tend to take advantage of this communication gap between the school and the parent. Check the phone. आप फोन लीजिए. आपने फोन देखा कि स्कूल से मैसेज आया था? So then just discontinue that. Say, write the message back to the teacher that my child will not be doing this work. Because if absolutely, when the school is running in the offline mode, it is not hybrid mode anymore. The school is running in the offline mode. Whatever communication has to be done in school itself. Have you understood? जो भी communication होना है स्कूल के अंदर होना है. अगर स्कूल के बाद आपको कोई मैसेज आता है होमवर्क करने का, प्लीज डोंट डू दैट वर्क. प्लीज डोंट डू दैट वर्क एट ऑल. We certainly will. I hope all the teachers teaching these grades are here. They will take note, and just in case if that message has been sent, please take a screenshot and mail it to the school. Write it to me saying that this is the message which was sent. Yes, Mr. Shekhawat.
Even not about the teachers, the students usually ask each other that what is the homework today, what was the classroom today.
So I was about to say this.
The